This is MSR TV6 15 Minutes News. In the headlines, another French Quarter resident gunned down. Police confiscate motorbikes, owners arrested. Second pre-parade draws larger crowd. These stories with much more details coming up right after this.
MSR Cable TV, simply the best.
Rodrigue Cox, better known as Tupac, a resident of the French Quarter, was shot and killed on Sunday evening around 8 p.m. According to eyewitnesses on the scene, Rodrigue was called to a car before being shot to death. The witnesses continue to say it's apparently that he was known by the shooters. The car containing the shooter or shooters is said to have driven off in a high speed after shooting the well-known Tupac. The gendarmes are presently investigating this crime. More details concerning the shooting will be given to you as it is released from the gendarmerie. Police spokesperson Inspector Ricardo Henson, during a press conference with MSR reporter, said the police force is sending a strong message to all motorbike and scooter riders that there will be zero tolerance with the nuisance they are causing in the neighborhood and on the public roads. According to Inspector Henson, the police are receiving lots of complaints concerning the disturbance motorbike and scooter riders are causing, and the end result is that they cannot be at peace in their own residence. Henson said the patrol carried out a control on Sunday, which resulted in several bikes being confiscated and several riders being arrested. Here is Inspector Ricardo Henson to elaborate.
What I want to explain about this is that for some time now, the police on the Dutch side have been receiving quite a number of complaints from the citizens, whether it's from the Cold Bay area, St. Peter's area, but there are a lot of complaints of scooter riders. And when I say scooter riders, they move in groups, they move by themselves, but it's becoming a real nuisance to the community, and the complaints have been coming in. And we have been receiving information and complaints also, or reports also, that several robberies have been taking place with the use of scooters and so on. And you would get a lot of the scooters together on Sundays and sometimes on other days, but we decided that we would devise a plan. We made a plan, and that plan was devised by the community officer of Simpson Bay together with the head of the Simpson Bay area, which is Mr. Rogers. And they devised a plan, got people together, and they planned to attack this problem over this weekend. The plan was executed Sunday afternoon from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. The control took place where a number of scooter riders, quite a large number of scooter riders, they were stopped and they were controlled. And I don't have the exact amount of motorcycles, but quite a number of motorcycles has been taken away and confiscated. Those persons that didn't have all the documents, don't have license to drive these scooters and so on, they were fined. And so we intend to continue with this type of actions. So we want everyone to know, all the youngsters to know that this is what is going to happen. We cannot leave them take over the place, and the community is complaining. They are law-abiding citizens who wants to be able to live in peace and not have these scooter riders making noise and hopping and overtaking lines of cars and not using the indicators and, all those traffic violations that they are committing, because it seems that no one is tackling the problem. But now we intend to do it. And doesn't matter where they are from, whether it's Dutch side, French side, your motorcycle will be taken away from you. You have to have the proof of ownership. So you have to have a bill of sale. You bought a motorcycle, you have to tell us who you bought it from, where you bought it, everything. We want all the documentations for the motorcycle. We want your taxes, the road taxes paid. We want your insurance for your scooter. You want the test card if you have one is required. So all of those things we are going to check. And if you don't have any, your motorcycle will be confiscated, your scooter will be confiscated. If you run, we will come and get you. Since St.MARTIN is small, we will get you one time or the other.
Mr. Ricardo, these confiscated scooters, Is there a time limit that they can remain impounded, and what will happen if the person doesn't come back to retrieve their...
Well, once the scooter or the motorcycle is confiscated, of course, then, you have to make a report, a process verbal, and those go to the public prosecutor's office where a decision can be taken what would become of the motorcycle if the persons or the owners doesn't come and retrieve it. A lot of times we do not know. It's very difficult to see whether these youngsters really own these bikes because they have no documentation. And most of the time, or some of the time, they don't come back and retrieve them because it's a bike that they acquired illegally. So we are looking forward for them, and we want to caution them to have their documents in place. If you're riding without a helmet, we're going to take your scooter away from you. If you don't have the documentation, we're going to take your scooter away from you. So all they have to do is abide by the laws and by the rules, and everything will be fine. But they have to do the things that have to be done. These are things that are required by law. You have to have them in place. And if you don't have them in place, then these are the consequences. Your bike will be taken away from you. It will be impounded till you get all your documentation in place. You come with a license and so on, and then you can...
and if not?
Then those are issues that are left up to the public prosecutor, or go to courts, and the judge decide what happens to the scooter.
Inspector Henson said, our economy depends strongly on tourism, and that police officers will stop at nothing in order to enforce the law to make bike and scooter riders know that enough is enough with the constant disturbance caused by them. As customary, the last pre-parade for Carnival 2014 began on sandy ground from Albert Richards Stadium and made its way to the Marigot waterfront, where a crowd of revelers joined in. These parades are organized in order to help get the public warmed up and in a carnival mode. The parade, which finished at the waterfront, included Hot and Spicy, Locomotive, Grand Cast Cultural Association, Seabreeze, Bacchanal, and SOS, who was entertained by the band 4M and TJT, formerly Respect Band. The 5 contestants participating in Miss Elegant Plus Size were also seen among the parade. According to Vice President of the Carnival Community Public Relations, Mr. Hubert Fleming, who said the community was up to now pleased with its preparation for Carnival, and he's also encouraging the public to come out and have a safe and fun Carnival. Here is Vice President for Public Relations, Mr. Hubert Fleming.
So I'm happy. We have the troops on the road, we have the public come out, and we're getting in the mood for the Carnival, and definitely we're happy because we have 2 troops out, 2 bands out with 6 troops, and that means that Carnival is there, and from this weekend, we definitely are.
Okay, Mr. Fleming, how many troops will we be seeing for the actual parade?
Well, actually in St. Martin we have 13 troops registered. I say St. Martin because we have some surprises. We have 2 troops coming from abroad. I'll leave the surprise for next week. But yeah, we're definitely looking at about 15 troops this year.
And how was it coming up to the parade? Everything went smoothly, had no incident, nothing like that?
Well, so far, everything is always, you just prepare everything, and we try to lock in all what we could have locked in, and so far, everything is happening good, and we hope that the following and what coming up after the action that we'll have will be wonderful, because we work with the gendarme, we work with the police, we had some meeting with them, and we have an extra 73 agent on the island for that period. So yeah, we're looking good security-wise, all those different things. We ready.
So anything you want to say to the public out there?
Well, come and enjoy. We're actually on the road with our pre-parade. This is what you're going to be seeing and featuring in the following weeks. Of course, we have our village. We have a show, a big show that we want everybody to come out. Is the Miss Elegant Plus Size. Can't miss that one on the Friday 28th. They have to be in the Carnival Village, Paradise Village down in Galleys Bay. And of course, come out and appreciate those who ain't make the choice yet. Still got some places and some rooms, some open costumes, and all those different 13 troops. Come and experience a Carnival. 2014 will be the Carnival on the French side.
Group leader of the Hot and Spicy Troop also spoke to MSR.
Well, good. I was expecting that we will have more revelers on the road, but we still enjoy it.
And how is plans for your troop coming on?
Well, we have plenty good plans, and we invite people to come and to visit our mess camp to see what's going on.
what do you have for the audience out there this year?
Well, we're playing Brazil, Rio Folies.
Wow.
So
Oh,
plenty
yeah,
colors.
Brazil, plenty colors.
Yes, plenty
No
colors.
nudity, right?
No nudity.
A little advice.
Well, I inform everybody they have to come out, support Carnival, be in Carnival, and make everything go with safety.
Miss Elegant Plus Size 2013-2014 also spoke about her reign.
It was exciting. I do different things. I went different places, meet wonderful people. And as your time is coming up to give up your crown, how does it feel? It's a little sad, but I'm excited for the new upcoming queen.
Faith Band held a special Valentine's Day concert at the Point Blanche prison on Friday, and it was attended by the Honorable Prime Minister Sarah Westcott Williams, Health Minister Cornelius de Wever, and representative of the Cabinet of Justice, Minister Dennis Richardson. The Faith Band consists of inmates of the Point Blanche prison and focusing on delivering a positive attitude through music. Prime Minister Westcott Williams encouraged the band members to continue to practice as a band and continue to move forward. Prime Minister Sarah Westcott Williams met with the Minister of Defense for the Dutch Kingdom, Janie Hennis-Plasgaard, at her cabinet on Friday. The Prime Minister and Minister Hennis-Plasgaard and her entourage discussed various items as it relates matters falling within her respective ministry. The Prime Minister stated that one of the topics discussed was the newly established Marine Base Point Blanche. I will be meeting with Minister of Defense Hennis-Plasgaard, who as a kingdom minister is in charge of defense for the Dutch Kingdom. Matters such as defense, nationality, and foreign affairs are kingdom matters that are overseen by kingdom ministries. In that capacity, the minister will be on St. Martin in order to have a meeting with myself and will be appraised with regards to the establishment of the Marine base on St. Martin, in addition to general defense matters of the kingdom as a whole. It is important that the areas which include kingdom matters, there is sufficient consultation so that countries in the Dutch Kingdom are all in one line. If there is an international issue, all of the constituent part of the Dutch Kingdom would need to be synchronized in this regard, commended Prime Minister Sarah Westcott Williams. The St. Martin Bazaar is presently the hotspot in the Margaret area. This is according to organizability. The idea of the bazaar is for the small man to be able to make some money. Here is Billy D to explain.
All right, we're here at the St. Martin Bazaar. You could see behind me all the things that we have. We're going to be here every Saturday and Sunday in the middle of Marigot. The St. Martin Bazaar is to give the average person a chance to make some money. So what you do, you will come, the tents are up. All you have to do is pay €25 or $30 per day for the tent, and you could install and you could sell whatever you feel like selling. What is good here, we have games for the kids. We also gonna have we have bathroom facilities. I mean, you name it. This is a hot spot in Marigot right now. We're creating a village where people could come and sell all what they want to sell. However, you see that in the back of the tent, there's a platform in the back over there. That's going to be done by next week, and that's where the big restaurant is going to be. So people are going to be able to come, relax in the big restaurant, sit down and have breakfast, have lunch while you're shopping right here at the St. Martin Bazaar. That's basically the whole thing, is to give a poor man a chance to make some money.
This has been MSR TV6 15 Minutes News. We want to thank you for viewing. Until next time.